Hi Geminis and welcome. This is your general horoscope for the month of October 2017. So Geminis, I am using a new deck and I think it's called Gilded Tarot. I believe it is. And it is a little bit bigger. It's harder to shuffle for me. But I did pre-shuffle, laid out all your cards. So let's get started with you, shall we? Shall you? Okay, so we start off with the Ten of Pentacles. Great card to have. It is a card of completion, and it could be a financial card of completion. It's new things or things opening up to you at this time. Could be inheritance coming in for you at this time. It's a time of spending with your family and friends as well, close-knit. But again, it's a blessing. It's a card of blessing or many blessings coming to you as well. But great completion card to have. Next card we have is the King of Swords. Now, it could be the energy, and the energy could be righteous energy coming in for you. Then again, it could be a father figure. If it is a person, it could be a father figure. This is a very intelligent person, very blunt. This is a by-the-book kind of person. It could be somebody who you go to for advice. If you're seeking advice and you trust this person, even though this person is very blunt and honest, even if it hurts. So just be aware of that. If it's not, this could be you in a powerful position at this time, a leadership position, or placed in a leadership position, or feeling quite confident in yourself. Okay, very experienced. It's an experienced person, because he wouldn't be king if he wasn't, experienced in something. Next card we have is the Two of Wands. Now this one, you could be at a fork in the road at this time of your life, and you don't know which path to choose. It is a card of balance. But I also want to remind you that no matter which road you choose or which path you choose, you will still get to the same destination. But I say take the road less traveled. You'll gain more experience than that, as I like to say. But it is a card of balance and kind of choosing your path at this time. Okay, contemplation. It is also a card of contemplation as well. So, should I, shouldn't I is also another thing. Should I or shouldn't I? Which path do I choose? And next card we have is the Seven of Wands. Now sevens it shows the completion of a cycle and can bring changes. So change is involved in this one, but this one is also having your defenses. You're being on your defensive at this time for some reason, or in some part of October. It could be also, what I like to try to explain is the energies of the reading comes from, it can leak in from the last month, the last 2 weeks of last month, but can also leak in and move into the 2 weeks of the next month. Okay, so somewhere along the lines you're in a defensive mode and you have your walls up. For some of you, might be a good darn reason. There is somebody actually there, or there are people there, and is why you're being so defensive. But for others, maybe a small percentage of you, there's nobody really there, so there's no reason to be defensive. Okay, but just remember, whatever you choose, even if your defenses are up, it's bringing about changes for you. Okay, that's where the Seven comes in. So a completion shows a completion of a cycle that can bring changes. But just remember, watch your defenses, and watch that wall that you put up. Next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is a card of abundance and prosperity. It is a card of new beginnings. So it could be new financial beginnings for you. It could be new ways of spending your time, your money, saving your money, investing your money. Aces to me is also a yes card. So whatever questions I did not answer, it is a yes too. Next card we have is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, you've been working on something for a very long time. You could be burning the midnight oil at work, but you've been working on something. There's a talent or a skill that you've been working on for a very long time that will bring fruition for you. It will gain profit for you. And it could be something that you're doing on the side as a hobby, or just something, a business on the side. As of your 9-to-5 job. So eventually what this is saying is you've been working so hard on it that when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles, you might be leaving your 9-to-5 job and can just do this side business full-time or even part-time, but gain a lot of profit from it. So just remember that this is something you've been working on for a long time, and it has to do with your talent and your skills. that will bring you profit or fruition in the future. Okay, next card, last card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. Now again, a leadership position could be bestowed upon you. This is an experienced person. She would not be queen if she wasn't experienced in this. Could be the way, this is a very generous person. If it is a person, I'm sorry I'm shaking the table. This is a very generous person, has a lot going on for them at this time. They're doing a lot of, many things, but they always have time, and they make time for you. If it is a person, if it is the energy, it is a very generous energy, very busy energy at that. If not, then it is you put in a powerful position at this time, feeling quite confident in yourself, and how you carry yourself and the way you're doing things. Could be great with your finances, great in how you're investing or spending your time. Could be time management as well. So just be on the lookout for that one as well. So let's kind of recap here. Could be inheritance coming in. You've completed a cycle. It is a card of completion. Spending now that you're in a financial completion, it's a great time to spend time with family, friends as well. So maybe something new is opening up to you, and maybe after putting in that long time of using your talents and skills to perfect them, you finally can break away from that 9 to 5 and just work solely on your business as well. So be mindful of that. You could be meeting up with a father figure. You could be getting advice from somebody. It could be fatherly advice. But this person, if you're meeting up, if it is a person, it is a person who is blunt, very honest and truthful, even if it hurts. But that's why you trust this person. If it's not a person, then it is righteous energy. And if it's not that energy, then it is you in this position, a leadership position, or you're just feeling quite powerful and confident in yourself. Or you could be put in a leadership position. And balance is in the cards for you. Trying to find that balance. You're at a fork in the road. You don't know which path to choose. But remember, whichever path you choose will be the right path. Sometimes you got to take the road less traveled. And then you're at a defense, and you're defensive. Walls are up. For some of you, there is a good darn reason that those defenses are up. But for others of you, there's nobody actually there to be defensive, or maybe the situation is just so insignificant that there's no reason to put up that wall or be defensive. But it shows completion of a cycle and can bring changes. And abundance, prosperity, new beginnings, and it could be financial, it could be a new way of how you're spending your time or investing your money, or even how you're spending your money. But it is a yes card, and whatever questions I did not answer, it is a yes to. And again, I mentioned about your talents and skills and putting that to good use. You've been working on it for a very long time, and you could start seeing profit from it or fruition from it. And again, now you're put in a leadership position. Again, it could be a financial. You could be put in charge of funds or funding. Could be a new way of how or it could be how you're more experienced at time management at this time. You could be in a leadership type position. You could be feeling quite powerful at this time, or very confident in yourself at this time as well. Or it could be that you go to this person for advice, and it could be financial advice or time management advice. This is and you trust this person. But it also could be the energies of generosity as well, making time for something or someone as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it makes sense to you. I was just blowing through this. But I wish you a fabulous October. I bid you a fabulous and happy Thanksgiving as well. I hope this makes sense to you. And just remember, it takes two to tango, and I bid you aloha.